Good day, Mike and Melissa. This is Russell and Calvin, my little grandson up here in Tumbler Ridge, British Columbia, Canada. Just out doing a little snow clearing on our 4.5 mile driveway. So, YouTube family, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Outdoors with the Morgans.
So welcome back everyone, Mike here. I was just looking in the camera there and I noticed I had my sunglasses on. I'm not sure why, because I haven't seen the sun all day long. But anyway, I just got home from work a few minutes ago and it's been pretty wet and rainy here all day today. Now it's just a little bit of a drizzle, but I came down here to the sawmill. I want to do at least a little something here tonight. Today I spent all day just driving around the truck. You pull over somewhere, text messages, phone calls, emails. It was a pretty busy day. And after a day like that, you just kind of want to get home and do something with your hands. So I'm down here at the mill, and instead of just sawing some more lumber and putting it up on the woodshed, we're going to talk about 3 different things that keep coming up over and over and over again. Try to go into a little detail on a few things and hopefully answer some questions. Number 1, I keep getting asked about these slabs here, why I don't use these for siding on the woodshed. There's a couple reasons for that. Number 1 is I'd need a whole bunch more of them than what I have. So in other words, out of each log, I may get, I don't know, 8 or 10 siding boards out of an average size log, and you only get 4 of those out of each log. That's reason number 1. Reason number 2, if you look at these, they're all different sizes and shapes and thicknesses, and I'm just not that guy. And what I mean by that is I like things square, all the same sizes. When you're doing stuff like this, you almost have to be kind of crafty or artsy or something like that. I'm not good at that. I'm really not. I like all my lumber the same thickness. It's just easier to put up, and I like the looks of what I have going on. So that's reason number 2. I think it would take a lot of work to get these the way that I wanted to use them for siding. So that's the second reason. Now the third reason, and I think this is the best reason by far, I had an idea, a better way to use these. Actually, it wasn't my idea. It was my father-in-law's idea. But we'll build a little playhouse for our grandson. You know, maybe just frame something up out of some 2x6s, screw that or bolt that to it for siding, make it look like a little log cabin. That way, you know, I can kind of pick through them, get the ones that work best, and I won't need a whole bunch of them. And yeah, that should be pretty cool. So maybe this spring or early summer, I'm just gonna hold on to these. And then what I'll do, I'll build it right up at the house there on the concrete, be nice and level, frame something up, and build a little playhouse for the grandson. That would work out really well. And I could either, you know, maybe put it up on a tower or have it on a skid that I could move it around or something like that with the forks. But I think that's what I'll do with these. And then what I have left over, probably just go for firewood or something like that. So we got the slabs out of the way. Next on the agenda, we're going to talk about this right here. This is that debarker. I get a lot of questions about this debarker, and a lot of people wondering what it's for, how it works, why this mill has it, some other ones don't. So I think what I'm going to do is fire up the mill. We'll square up this cant right here, get you some close-up shots of this actually working and what it does, and then we'll talk a little bit more about that. More fat wood. We talked about this before. That's fat wood right there in that limb. You see this little groove right here? There's like a step right here. That's from that debarker. What it does, it comes down through here, just ahead of the band, you know, the saw blade, the leading edge of it, and it cleans that bark off. The bark is, you know, sometimes more abrasive than the wood itself. Plus, if you're dragging, you know, these trees through the mud or whatever, it gets dirt and rocks packed in there. And that debarker cleans it off and it extends the life of your saw blade. Now, I'm obviously no expert at this, but like this wood right here, this red pine, it's got a smooth bark on it. Doesn't really hold a lot of dirt or debris in it. I don't know if you even really need the debarker for this, but if they're a little bit dirty, I will use it. Now, stuff like red oak, you know, things with like or white oak, deep bark and thicker, heavier bark, it definitely holds more debris and dirt and all that stuff. And the debarker does, it does work really well. I'll try to get you a little better angle there with that small camera on the next cut. back to what I was talking about earlier, why I use this and not the slabs for siding. This wasn't a very big log, but out of this, obviously I got 4 slabs, you know, with the bark edge on them. But at siding boards, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And by the way, these are all 7/8 of an inch thick. This bottom one is 1 inch thick. That's as close to the bed I can get. I always get real nervous when I get down there to the bottom. But anyway, these are pretty nice. These are 8.5 inches wide, and I got 9 of them out of one little log. So when I was sawing that log, I had these headphones on, you know, I was listening to music and I hear something sound like my phone ringing, and here these are those Bluetooth ones. You just push a button on the side, and actually my buddy could hear me talking to him while I was running the sawmill. Now I couldn't hear him real well, but it's pretty impressive. I just said, hey, I'll call you back. And matter of fact, I don't even know where the microphone is. I don't get how that works. If you know how that works, let me know in the comments. I'm curious. I'm thinking it just hears your voice through the headphones. I don't know, but pretty impressive. That mill's pretty noisy. He could hear me fine. But anyway, the last thing that I want to talk about today, this question comes up all the time. I mean, all the time. And a lot of new people come to the channel. They ask, don't realize I answered it before, but let me show you. It is, what am I doing with this sawdust? Look at that stuff. The answer is nothing yet. What I do, once the pile gets big enough, I dump it over the hill down there. I kind of have like a compost pile. And I know there's a lot of uses for sawdust. There's some really good ideas that people had, but we just don't have the time to fool with it right now. You're into too many other things. You know, you can make fire starters, all kind of stuff. But something to keep in mind, these band mills, look how fine that sawdust is. I mean, it is really, really fine sawdust. So I'm not sure how well, you know, farmers would like this for bedding or things like that, but it's just like powder. It is, and it's because that band mill, such a small saw kerf, you know what I'm saying, but super fine sawdust. And I'm not sure if there's, you know, use for bedding for chickens or animals and things like that. I remember when I was a kid, there was a sawmill in town, and we called them thick and thin, because you never knew what you're going to get there. I mean, 8/4 white oak or something like that, it'd be 2.5 inches at one end, 1.5 inches at the other. That's how they got the name thick and thin. But it was an old circular mill, and the sawdust was almost like chips. I mean, it was big, heavy sawdust. This stuff off this WoodMizer is really, really fine, especially this red pine that I'm sawing. All the work's done. Check that out.
Brought my lemon water.
Nice.
I don't drink coffee.
That's the.
I do drink hot chocolate, but
that's the black one. Show them that up close. I'll zoom in on it. Yeah. Are they on the website now?
yes.
What do you got in there? Lemon water.
Mm-hmm.
She always drinks lemon water.
Love it.
Huh. So,
tell me what you're going to do here, because you know what this reminds me of?
what?
When you get all your slices of cheddar cheese lined up.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm actually done for the night. It's getting dark, but tonight I talked about the slabs. Why I don't use them. For a good example is I got 9 siding boards out of that. I only got 4 slabs. I told him about your dad's idea for a playhouse for grandson Ty.
Yeah.
So we'll try that here, you know, late spring, early summer.
Okay.
And talked about the sawdust again. What else we talked about? Not even sure.
Can you see them?
Yeah. Oh, the Debarker. No. I don't think they can see.
It's a family show. I'm so sorry.
Pipers. Ugh.
Get your children away from this.
I know. She's always, something wrong with her.
She's got an,
Yeah.
I don't know.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. I was going to put some siding up, but it is going to get dark here quick. That's nice though, huh?
Very nice.
How was your day today?
I'm holding strong, everybody.
Holding strong. Hunter's getting bored.
Hunter turns up the heat about 1:32 o'clock.
He does turn up the heat.
Tell you
Puts
what.
the pressure on.
Yeah. He's a tough one. He's, you know, we're all creature of habit. We love our routines, our daily routines, and so does he. Especially relies on that structure, and
Pipe.
I understand that.
Come here, Pipe.
But, come on, guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, he takes it easy on me, and I'm, you know, doing my projects, and Eva has she's doing school online, started today, and Hannah has some projects she has to work on, and found out her graduation was postponed at Slippery Rock University. She's a little disappointed about that, but you know, then the day rolls on and you're just kind of like, whew, we made it this far, and boom, he just turns it up a notch or two.
Puts the pressure on.
I'm like, ah. So,
but it's going.
Mike pulls in and I am just like, he's like, I'm heading down. I'm like, you're kidding me.
Hey,
so,
Piper, come here.
Yeah, so I want to show you the hats and the mugs, coffee mugs, lemon water mugs, whatever. Everybody has to drink something, right? Why use your hand? You can get yourself a nice Outdoors with the Morgans mug. You can check out our website, outdoorswiththemorgans.com, and you can check out the whole website, but there's a store button, and so click the store and you'll see the shirts from last season, our new shirts, our stickers, our new hats, and our mugs.
Yep. We want to wrap this video up?
Yeah, we appreciate all the intros and the outros. That's been awesome. Please check out our Facebook and our Instagram, Outdoors with the Morgans, and please use the hashtag Outdoors with Morgans, and please use the hashtag Outdoorgans, especially in these times where let's just hope and pray the internet doesn't go down, right? I was out, you know, with my thoughts today thinking, wow, we have so much to be thankful for, and internet was like #2 on my list. So let's just keep that going, you know? Check that out. Check out, and when you're posting stuff, use those hashtags so we can follow one another. It just keeps us motivated, whether it's your dogs, your birds, your kids, whatever task you're working on, share it, and we all can enjoy it. We have one another to lean on. This is a good thing. All right, so if you like these videos, click the like button, subscribe, the little bell icon, if you click it, it shows abbreviation around it. That'll give you notifications when we publish a video. Comment down below, we'd love to hear from you. We'll see you on the next one.
Hey everybody, Big John 08, Fabricator John here from Gibsonburg, Ohio. Hope you all enjoyed that episode of Outdoors with the Morgans. I know I sure do. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the little bell icon, and leave a comment below. Have a day.